up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. My name is Crissyjsway. I do want to invite you to subscribe for good vibes because I think you're going to love it here. If you are a returning subscriber, then you guys already know this drill. Welcome back to another video. Y'all, we're in July, okay? We are in July, and I do want to apologize for getting this video out to you guys late, but better late than never. We're still early on in the month, so I'm like, you know what? Drop it. Because when I tell y'all, life has been lifing. Oh Lord, life has been lifing, y'all. Life has been lifing. But we're here, we're alive, and we are well, and we thank God for that. So as always, if you are not new to my monthly goal vision board type of videos, then pause this video and you can go back to January if you'd like, and just kind of get an idea of how I do these videos, what my goals have been, what I've been able to knock out, and you know what my goals are for the upcoming month. So as always, we're going to jump into what my goals were for June and what I have accomplished. So I'm going to go ahead and rewind back to see what we had going on for the month of June. Alright, y'all, so I am going to be looking down because I have it here on my iPad, so don't mind, but I will put it on the screen so you guys can follow along with me, and we'll try to get through this part as quick as possible. So if you guys have caught my most recent vlog, then you all would have seen towards the end of the month there was serious devastation, and I had to kind of put everything on pause and be there for my long-term friend, one of my best friends from high school, and that was a super unfortunate situation, but I'm just glad that I was able to be there for her. So needless to say, I did not get everything done in June, but you know, let's go over it. So under the categories of personal, I had come up with a schedule for time management. I feel like I did that in the beginning of the month, and then like I said, I had to tend to my friend, so I kind of was off schedule with that, but I'm gonna go ahead and check that off because I do feel like I was doing really good with that. Learn Notion. Your girl's moving along just fine with it. Of course, I don't know everything about Notion, but I'm a lot further than I was before. Book a massage, I did not do that, and I did not book an adjustment, so we did go ahead and roll those over to next month, and we'll get over there shortly. In the health and wellness category, I wanted to get out of the 270s, and y'all, listen to this. I came home from my friend's house, got on the scale midday, and the scale definitely read 265. I was like, what? Made a phone call to my girls friend group, and I was like, y'all, how about I lost 8 pounds? And got back on the scale later that day, and it definitely went up 3 pounds. So I was like, it's playing with me. So I was like, let me stop and get on the scale the next morning when I don't have anything in my stomach, nothing to drink, you know. Y'all, I did that, and it was 280. Not the girl picked up weight. Yeah. So, and it doesn't surprise me because I was like, how did I lose when I was eating like trash? Y'all, I was not eating good at all. When it came to the food part of it though, I wasn't eating bad food wise. Like as far as I was eating pretty much 1 meal, maybe 2 meals a day. But it was the junk eating. It was the snacking for me. I was super emotional, super worried, stressed out. It was just and I just kind of fell into that old like snack thing, and yeah, it wasn't a good move for me, but it is what it is. We're gonna give ourselves grace, and we're not gonna stay stuck on that. We're just gonna do what we have to do to get back out of it. So we don't get to cross that out. Drink fresh beet juice daily. Clearly that did not happen. Up my fitness goals on my watch. I did do that, y'all, and let me tell y'all, going from 900 calories goal to 1,000 calorie goal It don't seem like it's a lot, but honey, those rings were not closing. I'm like, what is going on? There were literally times where I was laying down at night and I felt like I was so productive. I moved my body so much that day just for it to say, oh, 963 calories burned. I'm like, oh my God, that is so close. And that would be the last ring I needed to close my rings. So I'm like, you know what? This ain't it. I actually was gonna keep it at 1,000, but I guess Apple was like, girl, take it back to the 900, because next thing I know, it's back to 900. Or I think it gave me like a prompt or something. I can't remember, but I was like, whatever, we'll just keep it at 900. If I go over, I go over. It is what it is. So we have it back at 900. But yeah, I definitely did not close my rings nearly as much. And I kind of like fell out of my routine that I had going on. And yeah, so no fast food. Did not work. I already told y'all I did not eat the best when I was away. I haven't been eating the best since I've been back. And, you know, so we can't check that off either, unfortunately. Take my vitamins, iron, and medication daily. Didn't do that either. I was doing good up until I got the bad news. And then when also what played a big role is my doctor didn't put my prescription in correctly for my blood thinners. And so instead of them giving me the 2 injections a day like I needed, they only gave me 1 injection a day. And I'm like, what is this? What's going on? And so, yeah, I wasn't taking my medicine how I needed to take it. And then I also wasn't taking my iron. I just didn't pack it. I just, you know, however, when I got there, though, I did re-up on some vitamins. And I'll share those with you guys. I think I also showed you guys in a vlog as well. But I'll leave them across the screen and just show you guys what I also picked up. And that'll be when we get into July goal. That ends our health and wellness category. Going into social media and business, I wanted to hit 3,000 subscribers on YouTube on this channel, and we have done that, y'all. So shout out to all 3,500 of you. No, I wish 3,005 of you guys. I really appreciate you all for hitting that subscribe button on my channel. Now I really want to like tap into doing some giveaways and things like that now that we're growing and our pace is picking up a little bit. So if you guys have any like ideas on, you know, what giveaways you guys would enjoy to partake in, comment below and let me know. But yes, we have finally hit 3,000 subscribers, you guys. It has been a long time coming. I feel like 3,000 subscribers has been on my goal board since January. Okay, I mean, it's been a goal since I started YouTube. Of course, you want to grow, but like 3,000 has been the number for a hot minute. Okay, yeah. And so I can't wait till we hit 5,000, but we're not going to focus on 5,000. We're going to sit right here in this 3,000 and soak it all up, be grateful. And I am so thankful for all of you guys. So I appreciate that. Another one of my June goals were to lock in 2 paid brand deals. I did not do that. I was on the verge of doing it, and then the time restraint and everything and what they were requiring against what they wanted to pay me, it was just going to bring me more stress than anything. So I did not do that for the month of June. I do think I worked with a brand or 2, but they were not paid brand deals. They were just like free products, and I do not believe that they were YouTube, if I'm not mistaken. I believe they were just like Amazon. One was an Amazon review and then one was Instagram. So I worked with 2 brands in the month of June, but they were not paid brand deals as I wanted them to be. Post more on TikTok. Definitely didn't do that. I'm looking over my goals, y'all, for the month of June, and I'm like, girl, what did you do? What did you do? Yeah, definitely left TikTok high and dry. I have not posted on TikTok. I don't know why. I think ever since they were like trying to like ban TikTok or whatever it is that they're trying to do, I kind of just lost my ambition on wanting to like get that platform going, just because I don't want to put energy and time and effort into a platform that's going to be non-existent. So I don't know what the end result is of that, but I just haven't been posting on TikTok like I want. But I might pick that up. I don't know. It's really not like top of the list at all. I don't even think it made the list for July. So it's one of those things where it's like, if I do, I do. I post, I post. If I don't, I don't. No biggie. And then we'll just see where it goes from there. batch podcast episodes for my Talks with Crissyjsway channel on YouTube. If you guys have not subscribed to that channel, definitely go ahead and do so. I'm trying to see how I can incorporate, I'm just still learning the ropes with it, y'all, altogether, but I want to eventually do like face-to-face podcast episodes. But right now I just literally record and post it to YouTube, and then I also want to get my podcast on Spotify. However, what I will say is I did batch, but it wasn't enough. Like, I batched, but then I didn't edit. I didn't really have time to do anything, so it kind of defeated the purpose a little bit. But I do need to be more consistent on that channel, because I have that channel to post a podcast episode once a week, which is definitely doable, but it just goes back to like my time management, sticking to my schedule and things like that. But y'all, when life happens, and it definitely interrupts plans, and that's just what it is. We just gotta, you know, pick up the pieces and move on. But I did record 2 episodes. I just need to edit them and post them to that channel. Post at least 6 to 8 YouTube shorts on my fitness channel. Did not happen. I think I may have posted 1 or 2 shorts, maybe just 1. Yeah, I didn't, and like I said, I kind of fell off of my fitness journey this last month, and so I didn't get around to it, y'all. Yeah, June was the month of slack and emotions. Okay, so yeah. Schedule June content for my vlog channel. I did schedule the content, however, I wasn't able to adhere to it due to the circumstances as mentioned. As y'all see, it took me like 13 days before I posted another vlog. So clearly, you know, life was going on. But you know, it is what it is. We'll do better for July. And then I wanted to launch She's Modish on June 24th, and those are my lucky numbers in any way, shape, or form: 624, 246, 462, whatever. So I was like, okay, let's go ahead and launch it on 624. I did not get to do that. Same reason. And then also, I was just kind of like, I don't want to just launch to launch. I really want to have it well thought out and well planned, and I don't think that I was ready and in that mindset to do so, and I still don't think I'm in that mindset to do so. So I'm still just kind of taking my time and slow walking it, and I don't know when I'm gonna launch it. I'm just really trying to like keep that in the forefront, and then I feel like I'll know when it's the time. So I'm not gonna, you know, stress about it. I think I was more focused on the number, and I was like, okay, that'll be a cool day to launch, but I'm like, girl, take your time, you know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with that. And then the last one in the social media business category is to create a brand pitch templates in my portfolio, so that when I do work with other brands or pitch myself to new brands, it comes off extremely professional. I can let them know the work that I've done already with previous brands, etc. And I have done that. I don't necessarily like it. I don't think I'm going to keep it, but I did do it. And I have used my pitch, my template, which has worked. It has locked in a few brand deals for the month of July. But as far as my portfolio, I'm going to redo that. Moving on to career, I wanted to stay on top of my cases at work. I have definitely been doing that, and then complete all of my trainings on time. I'll say yeah to that. I literally did 1 training a day after the due date, but it is what it is. That's still good, okay, for me. So I checked both of those boxes off. Moving on into school, submit all of my assignments at least 1 day before the due date. I have been doing that, especially at my girlfriend's house. I had no choice, because I was like, I can't take the stress of like, you know, doing things last minute like I do normally. And so I was staying on top of doing my assignments early, so that I could make sure that I could focus on her and the things that she needed me to do. Also keep up my 4.0, which is just my A's in each class, which I have still going, and be more active in my discussion posts. I was missing out on points unnecessarily for not being as active in my class, and so I'm like, girl, that don't take nothing for you to respond to 1 or 2 extra classmates and watch the post for them to respond to your post, you know what I mean? And so I've been definitely more engaging in both of my classes, and so I checked all of those boxes for school. Moving into finances, subscription purge, get rid of any subscriptions that I don't need. I definitely did that. I had some channels I was subscribed to that, y'all, I hardly even have the time to watch TV. So I was like, girl, what you paying for? So I definitely unsubscribed from some of those. There were some apps I no longer use. I unsubscribed from those. And then I did pick up a few new ones that are beneficial for me at the moment. But yes, we did do a subscription purge. Get gutters installed. That did not happen, and I don't know if that will happen in the next month or two, just because we have some other projects that are taking precedent over the gutters at the moment. So we didn't get those done. And then I wanted to pay off the 2024 HOA dues, and we did not do that yet, but that is coming. The next thing I wanted is save what I realistically can. I didn't put a number on it. I'm glad I didn't, because y'all, I really only saved like, I think $100 last month. So yeah. Going into relationship and family, I want to try a new restaurant. We did that. Take a low budget road trip. Didn't take a low budget road trip, but I did take a road trip. Unfortunately, it wasn't really like a road trip. It was a trip under the circumstances, but I did get out. Pay Cadence ticket to fly down. Did not do that yet. Book water park for July. We did not book it yet. We're in the works. I'm going to call my sister today and try to lock in some details on that trip. And then take Rain to go get a mani and pedi. We did not do the pedi, but we did do the mani, and that is in one of the vlogs, a few vlogs back. So check that vlog out if you have not done so already. She enjoyed herself. It was really cute. It lasted a little longer, but at the end of the day, y'all, the nail polish just peels too fast for me, and I don't know why. So it's kind of like a waste of money, but I'll still do it because she enjoys the experience. Moving into a spiritual category, I put read my Bible daily. I have definitely been doing that, especially with the circumstances. Attend faith chat Bible study weekly. I've missed the last two because I was tending to my girlfriend. And then go to church. I did not go to church because I was away, but we had service. And then also I listened to service live online last Sunday. And then I put to post in my grace chat, my daily grace chat at work, which I have been doing daily. And then my monthly read was to read the book On Purpose. I did not finish that book, so that will continue to be my monthly read for the month of July. That wraps up my June goal board. So let's go ahead and get into July and see what my goals are for July. Okay, so moving into July, I named July Jubilant July, and Jubilant just stands for the feeling or expressing great happiness and triumph. And I feel like after the month of June being so emotional and just, you know, I do feel like I want July to be the complete opposite of that, because yeah, it has been a rough previous month, and I just pray that July brings nothing but joy, happiness, good news, blessings, you know, for everyone, because yeah, my mental. I have a picture of an airplane and a beach. I just want to take trips, okay? I just want to take a trip. It doesn't matter where. It doesn't necessarily have to be by plane. It could be by car. It just signifies taking a trip, and I want to have at least a beach day or two in the month of July. Moving over to the right where health is, you'll see some free weights, and then you'll see collagen, and those are one of the vitamins that I picked up when I was in Minnesota visiting with my girlfriend. And under that there is the Bible, and you'll see career and school and the A. That just signifies me keeping up with my A's and my class. I don't know if I'm going to carry the A, because I did have an assignment that was due yesterday and I did not have access to the software, so it's going to be late when I submit it. But we'll see if my teacher takes points off for that or not. But hopefully if I do drop, it won't drop any more than a B. But I'm shooting for an A, y'all, because so far I have straight A's and I really would like to keep that, but you know. Under that we have a microphone, and you see two laptops. One just indicates like the podcast, and the other one indicates my YouTube as a whole, and those are my hobbies. I just really enjoy content creation, and I just kind of want to go full throttle with it. To the left of that you'll see finances, money, and that just signifies just getting all my finances in order. Cut out Amazon shopping, because y'all, when I came home, we had packages piled up against the wall, and they're still coming in. But yeah, I gotta do better with that, you know what I'm saying? And I want to save more, because last month I definitely didn't put away what I would have liked to put away. And then to the left of that, you'll see me and my sugar sisters. We're missing one, Mijang, but this is Margaret and Amanda. And this just signifies just priorities. Like, after our experience and what we just went through, I'm so thankful and blessed that we were all able to come together to be there for our girl and support her. But that is the last thing I wanted. I wanted us to not have a reunion under those circumstances, and it happened. So it was just a wake-up call for us all to really prioritize each other. And so we want to just get back on track with, you know, being present in each other's lives and being intentional with our friendship. So, and then right above that, you'll see Rain playing the piano, and then her in the swimming pool. And my goal is to get her going with piano lessons, which we signed her up for that. She has her first lesson tomorrow, so she's definitely going to knock that out for the month of July. And then also the pool. The girl loves water, okay? She loves swimming, and I have a lot of water. We have a lot of water in our neighborhood, a lot of water around us altogether. And after the situation with my friend's daughter, it really put things into perspective for me that I can't play around with this. Like, we have to teach her how to swim. And even if, like, the swim club or whatever doesn't fit our schedule right now or whatever, we have to take it upon ourselves to teach her at least the basics, because my mom taught me the basics. And so I want Rain to at least know how to keep her head above water and to be able to swim to a wall, you know what I mean? Like, the basics. So my goal with that is to get her in the pool more often. So that's what that signifies. Now let's move into Notion and go into the categories where I have it broken down in more detail, starting with personal. And some of these things, like I said, rolled over from last month, and that's because I didn't hit goal. And then a few things are new. So starting with personal, I put schedule me time, days and activities, and whatever it is that I want to do, just schedule some me time in so that I'm not overwhelmed. Book a massage, facial, and nail appointment, which kind of coincides with the me time, but I look at that like maintenance at this point. And then book an adjustment, which also is maintenance. And I want to book a pedicure with Rain. I was saying that we booked our manicures together, but we did not do a pedicure yet. And I'm going to see if the pedicure will maybe last longer since it's not on her hand. Moving into the health and wellness goal, I need to lose 10 pounds, okay? Because I told y'all when I came back, I had a little false hope and thought I finally got out of the 70s. However, I ended up going back into the 80s. I am exactly 280.1. So I need to lose 10 pounds. Now my goal is to hit 270 by the end of the month. If I hit 269, I'll be thankful. But definitely to get back out of the 80s. And then I need to meal prep at least 3 to 4 meals per week, not days. I don't eat that much food. I waste when I do it that way. So if I just prep 3 to 4 meals for myself and eat them, you know, whenever, that works out a lot better for me. Close my rings at least 10 plus days a month. I told you guys that, you know, my goal was at 1,000 calories wise, and now it's back to 900, which I feel like I can easily knock that out. And if I go over that, I'll go over that. But, you know, I have some things that I'm going to be doing that'll make me more active, and I want to get back out there in the elements and get my walking in and, you know, exercising. I have a walking pad in my office now, so there really is no excuse. Take my iron, my vitamins and my medications daily. I've been slacking on my irons and my vitamins and my medicine, so I need to make sure that I keep those all in like my morning and evening routine. Then I want to drink at least 1 superfood drink a day. I'm taking a superfood vitamin, but I also want to drink my vitamins as well. And I have a superfood supplement downstairs, and I just haven't been taking it the way that I want to. So my goal is to at least put that in my water, 1 of them a day. Moving on to the next category, social media and business. I want to hit 3,050 subscribers on YouTube, you guys. I told y'all we hit 3,000. I'm so thankful. However, now we're going to go up a little bit, and I know it took us forever to hit 3,000, so I'm like, okay, well, let's go ahead and see if we could do 50. It might be a reach, but hey, you know, it is what it is. We're going to try to shoot for it. That's goal for my subscriber count on this channel. I want to lock into paid brand deals, which I wasn't able to do last month, so I do want to do that this month. And I actually have one that I just locked in this morning, so we're already halfway there on that. I want to post 5 videos on TikTok this month, because I was telling y'all I kind of like let TikTok fall to the wayside, and I just want to, you know, be a little more like, okay, I ain't forget about you, you know what I'm saying? So I want to batch record 4 podcast episodes so that I can have them all aligned, so that when Thursday hits, they roll out on that channel, Talks with Crissy J, and I don't have to worry about, you know, leaving that channel high and dry if things happen or come up. And so I feel like it's easier to batch record podcast episodes because I'm just, you know, talking about a topic, and so I should be able to knock that out. And especially if I keep on my time management, I should definitely be able to do that on my days off. I want to post 6 to 8 YouTube shorts on my fitness channel, which is Crissy J Fit. If you are not following that channel, it's linked in the description box below. It'll always be in the description. Go ahead and follow that channel. I feel like I've kind of let that channel as well fall to the wayside. Really, y'all, it's a lot of like separation, which makes it hard for me, because I really think it would be easier to keep everything together on one channel. However, some people are here strictly for vlogs and hauls. Some people are strictly here for my weight loss journey, and then I might have others that just like podcasts. So I do want to keep them separate, and I feel like I can. I just need to kind of stick to my, you know, schedule with it. And then I need to schedule July content for my YouTube channel, for this channel, which I'm going to probably work on that today. That way I can kind of get an idea of the content I want to put out, look to see what's trending, what are people enjoying, look at my analytics and things like that. And that way I don't have to kind of worry about just, you know, picking the camera up and just vlogging, and it can be like with intent, you know what I mean? And like each vlog can have like a theme, or I can have a video, a content video that is geared towards a specific thing that's searchable, which will also help me grow. I put launch sheets modish with the asterisk because, like I said, I don't really think that that's going to be my main focus. So more than likely I probably will not knock that out for this month. However, I do want to work on it, and so I am going to work towards it. And then on Lemon 8, which y'all know that is the app I absolutely love, I want to hit 200 subscribers. It felt like it was so long and hard for me to hit 100, but I feel like once I hit 100, I'm just kind of like flying, you know? So I feel like if I can keep my momentum up over there, I'll definitely hit 200 with no problem. Moving on into the career category, I want to stay on top of my cases at work. I want to complete all my trainings on time. I also want to complete my continuing education credit for my adjuster's license. If I don't complete those credits, my license will expire on my birthday this year. So I have a little less than 60 days to get that done. And then I want to apply for a part-time claims job. We are in hurricane season, and this is like the perfect time to kind of lock in a part-time desk job. Moving on into the school category, I want to submit all my assignments at least one day before the due date. I would love to keep my 4.0, and then I want to be more active in my discussion posts, which I told you that was something that I need to work on. And then moving into the finance category, I need to do a subscription purge. I think I'm going to do that every month because there's new subscriptions that I subscribe to, and then there's ones that I no longer use. I might be like, oh, I just want to use it for the trial and then be done. You know, I just have to stay on top of that, because I cannot stand when I get alerts like $9.99 from Apple, $14.99 Amazon. I'm like, what is that? Like, what's going on? So I want to stay on top of it, but yeah, so that's going to be like on my monthly thing. And then we want to paint downstairs, which is why we're not doing the gutters just yet, because I really want to get the house, inside of the house, how we want it and comfortable. And we had a painter come in, give us an estimate, so we booked him for the end of this month. So that's the priority in our home improvement project with that. and we're gonna get an accent wall for the living room so we can like get the TV and everything put up how we want it in the living room. And then I want to pay off my HOA dues. Y'all know that was on my goal for June, and so I rolled it over to this month. So we're going to see if we can pay that off so we can kind of get that out of the way and don't have to worry about it. I also would like to save $350 this month. July and August are usually my tougher months to save just because it's Caden's birthday, my birthday, back to school. It's just a lot going on, and y'all know we're trying to do a birthday trip for Caden, so funds are tight. Sean has his family reunion coming up. It's just a lot. And like I said, I just got back from a 10-day trip to Minnesota, so we are like, our finances are kind of like all accounted for. So whatever I have extra, I just want to put it to the side. And then I want to pay off debt. I did get my laptop. My goal was to pay that off by July 4th. I did end up paying that off by July 1st. So I'm thankful for that. Got that out the way. Because that was like a last minute purchase. That was just my previous laptop was like, I'm done. And who was ready to drop $2,500? Okay. So yeah, we went on ahead and put that on credit, and I was like, let me just go ahead and have a goal to pay it off by the beginning of July. So I'm thankful I stuck to that and I knocked that out. Moving into the relationship, family, and friends category, I want to try a new restaurant this month. I would like to take a low budget road trip. It could be to Savannah, it could be to Charlotte, it could be to Atlanta. I just want to take a little road trip somewhere. Pay Caden's ticket to fly back down with us. Book his B-Day trip. I have to do that ASAP. And then have a dinner ice cream date with the family this month. Teach Rain how to swim weekly. I want to get her in the pool at least once a week. And then I want to connect, like I said, with my sugar sisters for our weekly wind down, which we were doing before a few years back. We were doing it on Facebook, so we're going to incorporate that. Our first wind down is going to be on Wednesday. Moving into the spiritual category, I want to read Proverbs daily. That has been a chapter that I am reading. It has 31 or 30, I think it has 30 chapters in that book, so I'm reading it every day. And then I want to attend faith chat and Bible study weekly. I did not do it though this past week. You know, like I said, I was tending to my girlfriend that day. That was the day before her daughter's funeral, so we were very busy. But you know, it is what it is. The rest of the month I want to hit it. I want to go to church weekly. Did not physically go to church yesterday, but I did listen to the service live. It was a really good sermon. And then, like I said, I want to post in my daily grace chat at work daily. Every day I'm at work. And then my monthly read, finish reading on purpose, since I did not get to finish that. And then I incorporated my weekly wins, and since we are moving into the second week of the month already, the first week I knocked out Took Rain swimming. That was a win to me. I feel like since I got off the plane, I've been on go, just kind of like making her a priority, making sure she has a really good weekend and we're doing everything that she wants to do, just because I've been gone away from her so long, and that has been the longest I've been away from her. Like literally the last couple of days, she's just been randomly saying, I missed you, mommy. I missed you, mommy, giving me kisses when we're walking. And I just absolutely love it up. And I'm just so thankful that, you know, I have the opportunity to do, you know, what I can do with her. So I am definitely making her my priority. When Caden comes back, I want to make him my priority and have some days with me and him alone without Rain and things like that. So that wraps up this video, you guys. I hope that you all enjoy this content. Share with me below what some of your goals are for the month of July, and let's go ahead and, you know, knock it out. If you had a rough June like I did, we're going to turn it around in July, and it's going to be everything that we want it to be. So if you have not subscribed but you made it this far in the video, definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you do not miss the next video that I'll upload. And I will see you guys in my next. Bye.